Cancer, hi. So this is going to be a reading for August 17th through the 23rd. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cancer. What do we got? The overall energy for the reading, the Empress. I feel like that's the energy you want to step into, basically stepping into your power there. But I feel like it's a process here that takes you there. So, yeah, in the recent past, the Eight of Cups, the World card, the Four of Wands. There's a commitment there. It does look like it's, energetically speaking, it almost looks faded. It almost looks like, yeah, this is a goner. Like it's bound to close off at some point, you know. So I don't know what happened there, but it does carry a cycle close over it and a fading type of an energy. Okay, in the current situation, the Page of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Ace of Pentacles. You're looking at a brand new beginning here. It does look a little rough around the edges. So it's looking to be bumpy, but still, it does feel like something brand new, you know. You're not looking to be necessarily thrown off by the bumpiness. If anything, you're like, you know, another opportunity to learn here. Okay. Now, in the immediate future, the Ten of Swords, the Devil, the Five of Swords. This is shown up a little bit like a pattern. This is shown up a little bit of you telling me, I always fucking do this. And this being, I can't. I don't know what's going on here, but you're greeting it, whatever the experience is here, with a strong sense of I can't do this. It seems to be a very unhealthy pattern on your end because it's not beneficial at all, and it's just no good. And you keep on using it, you keep on falling into that pattern. Okay. Let's clarify. Let's do the Empress. The World card, the Justice card, the Nine of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely a cycle that wants to come to a close. It's not yet completed. You're almost there with it. But that's why the bumpiness might be present for the next chapter here, because this one's still not yet closed. You're almost there with it. You got, like, if this stands at 100% for it to be closed, you're at 99.9. You're right there with it. But for some reason, it's not yet shut down. It's not yet closed off. Let me do the Eight of Cups, and I'm assuming it's this situation that we're talking about in the past. For the Eight of Cups, you get the King of Wands, the King of Cups, the Four of Wands. This, poof, in its glory days over there. It's like, oh my God, it worked out. It was great. It was awesome. Love, passion, commitment, all sorts of nice things. Until one day, this faded type of an energy settled on it. Like it's gone. All of that is almost looking like it's gone. It's not there anymore. How it used to be, how it started, how it was, how it, you know, none of it. It's just faded. Let's do the World card in the recent past. The Tower, the Judgment card, the Page of Wands. And it does come through almost as a shock or something. Because one of you, and I believe that was you, it could have been the other energy though. I'm kind of 50-50 on that. One of you woke up one day and said, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. So it almost feels like it brought in this massive shock, this massive surprise. Like, oh my God, what? Even though both energies felt the fading energy settle on this. So, let me see the Four of Wands. For the Four of Wands, you get the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Three of Swords. There's a sense of, what replaced that whole commitment aspect from love and passion and all the good things, all the good components that were in there, and then they got faded out, basically. There's a sense of comfortable, like somebody here, if not the both of you, definitely got comfortable here. Cosmo? Definitely got comfortable. So that's when you say, if that's you, when you say, I want to leave this because it's no more, it's not here for us anymore. The hard part about it is leaving that space of comfort that you found through this. Like, I got used to it. It's habitual. It's like, what am I going to do? Because I got so used to having this in my life. But that's the only thing that held it here going. So that would be the only hard part about putting this behind you. But I think eventually if this is you, and I think it's you, the one that woke up one day and said, I'm done here. I think it's you. And I think you are going through the process of, closing that off and putting that behind you. Let's do the Page of Pentacles, but I think the biggest emphasis is on not necessarily putting that behind you, but what's ahead. Okay, what do you do now? It's like, I don't know, I don't have it sorted out, but I'll figure it out. It's fine. I have the freedom to do whatever the fuck I want, where I'm not limited by the, again, habitual aspects of my life, basically. For the Page of Pentacles, in the current situation, you get the Six of Cups, the King of Swords, the Seven of Wands. But see, okay, I agree. Open up to the new, open up to next, You're not done here. As much as you physically may say, but I'm out that door and I packed everything and I'm out, you're not done. This process is not done. Because it almost looks like you're taking it with you. Whatever this connection is, it almost looks like you're taking it with you. And you're saying, nope, it's not coming with me. It is. To some extent, it is. It's a whole entire experience that is probably going to need some healing over it. And I'm not seeing that happening as you jump into the next chapter. So it's like, it's going to come with you. You got to heal it at some point down the road there. So that may be why there's a little bit of a bumpy start here, because that one, the past experience that you're saying, I closed the door to that one. You may have closed the door, but this is coming with you. So unless you want to wait a minute, take a little time, heal, and then proceed. But if you want to proceed, you can for sure do that. Just know that you're going to be healing as you go from whatever that is. So that still stays for a little bit with you. For the Strength card in the current situation, you get the Magician, the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. And I feel like you've gotten yourself in a little bit of a pickle here, because I feel like what you thought would happen here is, I chose to put this behind me, I put this behind me, and now I'm moving on. Why does the moving on part feel so goddamn hard? I just explained it to you. So you're almost in an argument with the universe here. Universe, what the fuck? I thought I was doing good here. Thought I was doing the right thing. It felt right. Here I go. Why does it feel bumpy? Why does it feel wavy? Why does it feel all over the place? You got some baggage here. That's going to make it feel all sorts of things. So just bring that awareness over this, that this comes with you for you to heal as you go, if you choose to do that. And you can do that. But just know that just because you say you're done with something doesn't mean you're done with something. So that's very much by your side there, attached to your hip. That experience, the energy of that, So that's why it feels bumpy, because you got to work on two things here. One, moving on. Two, what you're moving on from, you got to heal it. For the Ace of Pentacles, in the current situation, you get the Four of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. And then you're coming in with, can I space it out? Like, can I, close this off first? Because it's kind of pissing me off the way that they kind of overlapped here. These, the past experience with the future experience, they overlap, and I have to take on both of them at the same time. Yeah, it kind of pisses me off. So can I space them out? That's what I suggested. If you want to give yourself a little bit of time, before you proceed to the next chapter, go heal. Go just be with this energy that wants closure so that you don't take it with you. You can do that, sure. You can do it either way. As long as there's awareness that, hey, if I decide to move forward here in this new chapter and this is not closed off yet, then I'm bringing it with me. I'm very much aware of that. I'll work on it as I go. Cool. Or you can, hey, new chapter, hold off a little bit. I need to work on this and then I'm good to go. I'm coming. Either way. Yeah, you can space it out. You can do it whichever way you want. Whichever way feels doable to you. Just awareness, that's it. For the Ten of Swords in the immediate future, you get the Moon, the Sun, the Ten of Swords. You're shown up as setting up a goal for yourself that ultimately will bring you happiness, right? And then you're showing me, man, that's what I want from me. That's what I want. And then right after that, you're coming in and saying, oh, that's unachievable. I can't have that. Okay, so you are telling me you want happiness, but you believe you're never going to achieve it? Then how are you going to achieve it? So a limiting belief is coming through here to kind of screw with you. And it will if you let it. A limiting belief means you made up your mind that something is going to happen a certain way and it's unreachable. Luckily, we can change limiting beliefs. So something within you is always telling you, I'm not going to achieve happiness, or I don't deserve happiness, or something like that. And you really got to pay attention because it's hidden. You're not going to find it in your day-to-day speech to the world, or, it's when you kind of comfortably just carry on a conversation with someone and a little word out of nowhere shows up that gives you a hint that, oh, that's it. That's my limiting belief. That's telling me I don't deserve happiness. So the times in which we sometimes say, I suck, or, man, yeah, that wasn't, that, I deserve that, or, stuff like that. That's where you'll find these limiting beliefs. But to me, as an energy, is shown up very clear. You believe you don't deserve happiness, or happiness is not achievable as far as you're concerned. Well, you can change it. You can do the opposite. You can start saying, until you believe it, that you do deserve happiness. That, it's not unachievable. That you'll get there. Okay, so that's what it is. It's not necessarily a pattern, even though ultimately it will show up as a pattern. It's the things we tell ourselves. For the Devil in the immediate future, you get the Chariot, the Emperor, the Seven of Cups. You can achieve whatever the fuck you want based off of your energy. I'm like, what are you talking about? You just got to make up your mind. That's what I want, and go for it. So you have it in your energy to achieve whatever you set your mind to. But again, if you keep telling yourself, no, I don't, no, I can't, no, then you won't. You're setting yourself up for failure there. And this is you battling with that side of you that's trying to prevent you from achieving whatever you want. Even though in your energy you seem capable of achieving whatever you want. For the Five of Swords in the immediate future, you get the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Four of Swords. Okay, and now you're consciously and intentionally getting to work with this limiting belief because you're tired of it. It prevented you from reaching shit all your life, so it's like, yeah, I think I'm tired of this crap. So I think I'm gonna start changing that. Good. Let me see what the universe has for you as a final advice. The Five of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's almost like don't let your past fuck with your future type of a thing. And that's kind of the process that's happening now. Are you going to let it? Are you going to let a past energy that you think you closed off, but it's not closed off, kind of overlap with the future that's opening up for you? And if you are willing to do that, recognize it, acknowledge it, and go for it if you think that's doable for you. You just got to keep that awareness there all the time, that energy is still there until you close it off. And the way you're going to close it off is with a little bit of healing over it. But you got to understand, as you step into new energies, you're still going to work through old energies. So It's your decision to, again, not let your past fuck with your future, basically. That's where you're at. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.